What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a little bit more Minecraft. Today we are playing Cultivation mod. Well, I don't know, it's Xiaoxiang Cultivation mod, Cultivation world or whatever. I was just a little interested in this. Currently, the mod is only really supported for like foundation building and golden core versus later on. I mean, there's still like content, but it's just a little bit less fleshed out, but I don't know. This mod is still very good. I wanted to do a playthrough kind of. I've already fully like played through it once before myself, but I wanted to do a playthrough. One, becoming like the strongest you ever could, right? And just, I don't know, checking out a little bit more, kind of more showcasing some of the tricks I learned. But anyway, just having some fun. You can do random origin here, bottom left, right, but I'm just gonna select one. So this chaos body, it makes cultivating 10 times harder. You just need 10 times more bar, right? Um, I don't know. I think there's already like a lot of cheats and kind of cheese in the current version, so it just the 10 times makes it, I guess, kind of bearable. But I'll show y'all a little bit some of the cheese later on. Uh, the actual starting origin, whatever, doesn't matter. And then spiritual roots, you'll randomly get one of these, right? But for selecting, technically any one of the peer routes is going to be best because they give you like one extra free skill point essentially on each breakthrough. Um, and then whichever one you want to go through, if you're picking or whatever you just get, it's all kind of fine. But I kind of find metal to be the best. The final wood and water skills are a little iffy. The mutant roots for ice and lightning are pretty good. Ice is technically the best for like full cultivating because you get bonus 50% efficiency in snow biomes. And then it also makes you like immune to powdered snow, and that's not listed. Lightning is pretty good, but it's only bonus during rain and thunder for cultivation efficiency. But you do take half damage from lightning, like heavenly tribulation. So it's honestly pretty good, but I'm gonna just go with metal because using swords is honestly like the easiest. And then most of the actual like OP skills, it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, let's just get into it. So the current big thing, I guess, like with this mod is, of course, you're gonna go break through, right? You need to go from mortal and all the way up. So the biggest, like most important starting that is kind of finding a sect, and then you're just gonna rob them, right? I mean, that's the easiest way to start out. Of like, normally you'd join a sect or whatever and like learn from them, right? But right now the easiest way is kind of just to rob them. So we just got a little bit of that. Okay, and I really just want to show off a little bit more about this mod because I think, I don't know, it's really cool. I mean, I saw a YouTube video and then I played it myself. I'll give credit down in the description if y'all care. But I don't know. I assume it's gonna hopefully be updated more in the future. Like right now, there are kind of spirit beasts or like, you know, stuff can ascend. Here, this donkey became a spirit soldier, right? But it doesn't really matter. So it'd be cool if we see a little bit more of that in the future. Maybe some taming and stuff, as well as like multiple variants for like what type of foundation you build and like what kind of golden core you form. So I hope that at least will also add on to for Nascent Soul, and then I don't know. See, so there's like random other cultivators. Mortal Late. Let's see if he has anything. He's a meditation cushion, but we are pretty broke. All right, let's be bad. All right, so robbing that man. Okay. I mean, spirit gathering flowers, those you can just find. They're very important later on. You'll see meditation cushion, also very important later on. Aside from that, nothing else here really matters. Okay, we're just gonna keep venturing, trying to find our first sect. But I mean, the whole goal, I guess, with this character is I kind of want to make it as strong as possible, right? Which is why. So I took Chaos Body for the 10 times cultivation like requirements, but also you get one extra skill point with every minor breakthrough, and all attribute spells deal 30% more damage. Um, and then Pure Heavenly Root also gives you one more skill point on each breakthrough, right? So you end up getting way more. And then I'm gonna go all the way through to Loose Immortal 9, and I'll show y'all also how to do that, because I mean it's not really explained and it's not actually that intuitive, but it's more exciting than just Earth Immortal 1, which I don't know. I hope they continue to update it. I think the amount of realms we currently have is fine. Like, I'm not saying add more realms, because then it's just like, oh, what's the point? You know, it's like we don't need to have 300 realms going on, but man, there's no sex. You know, we don't need like 300 realms, but I think the amount we have is good. I think they should just be more fleshed out, right? Which I'm sure the mod dev will continue to do. And also, I'm pretty sure he's Chinese, or at least he has translations for Chinese as well, which is, you know, a good start. But I don't know. I'll be back when I find a sect, y'all. Or something interesting. Another cultivator, you say, eh? Alright, alright. And he's down. Let's rob him of his spirit stones. And we'll take his bread. Oh yeah, Wither Touch. I learned from that last guy, but let me actually equip it. I've had no luck though. I mean, I'm gonna keep searching. You kind of just need to find your first sect, right, to really strike it rich. Okay, well, I was just walking, and the sect token. This is one of the origins, right? When you like spawn in, it will, when you're near a sect, it'll essentially make you part of it, right? That's who you're, one of your starting identities. So like, I'm an outer disciple of whatever sect this is. So I just need to follow. It's supposed to have like green arrows that show you, but I don't actually know. Oh wait, here. Okay, we just need to go this way. Oh, it's right here. I'm blind. Oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, so this is the first sect that we've encountered. Our origin has made us a disciple of this sect, so we don't even have to worry about anything else. We can just walk on in. And then I'll show you a little some of my tricks again. I mean, this like series, I guess, isn't going to be that long because really the mod isn't fully developed. So if you're noticing here, there's like an outer barrier for some of these sects. Depends whether the formation is up or not. If it is up, you just have to find, you know, one of these disciples that are like outside of the barrier, and then go talk to them. And you can buy like a pass to get in the sect, right? You can essentially buy one of these. Let me steal this guy's bed real quick. But like, so okay, if we're here and say, you know, they have a whole bunch of all these chests, right? But you would actually grab something, they get negative favorability with you. But you could just mine it, right? And that's one thing to do, but I'll show you an even better thing to do. The mining stuff works, right? It's fine, but let me show you another trick. Okay, so over here is like a formation plate. I'll show you a little bit more about these right later. But so you have this formation flag here that like links to the formation plate. And let's just mine this all up real quick, which honestly I probably shouldn't be able to do with a wooden pickaxe, so maybe they just change that to like an iron pickaxe or something. Anyway, you grab the formation plate, well, mainly the formation flag, and you can come over here to, in the center, this is the whole like protection formation of the sect, right? So here, and then you attach the flag. These runes on the floor kind of work like redstone, connecting the formation plate and the banner. and then you just need let's up this to like 100 blocks. So in a circle from the center, 100 blocks out in all directions, well, you'll see when the game loads. It just it's kind of like Tom Simple Storage. It grabs everything from all the chests, right? So instead of having to singularly go and loot everything, which by the way, that kind of broke. There's no storage bags here. There is that. What else they got? Celestial Immortal. I mean, we're just gonna steal everything and loot everything, right? Let's put this in there. Take a sword. Honestly, it can have our junk. And so it will also just like distribute this to random chests. Diamonds, iron, a buried treasure map. Nah, we're fine, I think. We'll take this as well. We really need a storage bag, but there is nothing. All right, we'll come back loot a little bit more later, but please say they have a sect ancestor. I think so. They might not. Well, there's a chance for them to have like a hidden chest under here, which they don't. That sucks. Okay. Well, the sect is kind of a bust. I need to find if I can buy a storage bag from anyone. Do you have a storage bag? No. Oh, they have both. Okay, they have a pillar refining and a like artifact refining place. They just don't have. Where's this guy? So I wonder if I can make my own storage bag. I think I'm missing. Well, ender pearls is the real thing I'm missing, but I don't think I can get that. No one has any bags, man. Wait, it's damaged? What is going on with this place, man? No, but he does have literally both things we need. Okay. So, I did mention there were like varying tiers of foundation building, right? And so one of the first things you need is this heavenly secret, at least, for foundation building, right? So boom. We also need the foundation fruit, but that's fine. There's another way to get that. It's a little expensive right now. No storage bag. Nah, man, I don't know. This sect is really broke. So they have like an artifact and pillar refining station, but both of them are like deteriorated, right? So I can't just steal it. I think I'm honestly gonna have to just like move on to the next sect. So let's empty out my inventory real quick. Make sure to steal really everything, right? Okay. So I went through. I equipped Sky Devouring spells. Okay. I guess we should be pretty good. We're just gonna go look for another sect. I mean, this one's really broke. They have. I mean, they have some of the stuff we need, but really not what we truly need. So, like, normally they get mad at you, but if you're actually part of the sect, they won't get mad at you for destroying their own formation, right? Which makes sense. Just like, oh, I'm a sect member, I'm modifying the formation, right? Nope, more like this formation's coming with me, but... Alright, I do need 9 foundation pills at least, so I guess let me buy those up. But we are really kind of broke. Where is that guy going? Let's see, 3 plus 4. And now I'm too broke to even buy anymore. Alright. Good enough for now. And we'll just keep heading south, I guess. I mean, this is the base, like, gameplay loop for now, right? Yeah, at the start, easiest way to get rich quick, right? By robbing people. Just, it'd be what it be. Oh, that's so lovely. I forgot this is not fixed. I might just be perma stuck in here. Let's see if we can fix it. I don't know. Okay, there we go. That should fix it. So the sec barrier can get kind of annoying. Like sometimes it locks, right? And so essentially makes invisible blocks. But so essentially sometimes those invisible blocks stay. Well, they stay when you destroy the sec formation. You have to, like, deactivate it and then destroy it. It's just one of the small little bugs you encounter right now. But it's all good. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna keep heading south, and I'll come back when we find the next sect, and hopefully they're a lot richer, which means I have a lot more to steal. Okay, this one's gonna be a lot harder. So I found this foundation building mid guy, but I think I can take him. We're gonna hit him with a water prison, and then I'm just gonna bash his head in, I think. 14 key. I set my spawn point, so it can't be that bad. Damn. He actually got out of the water prison. Okay, I don't know, it was a little interesting. So when you die, you go to, like, hell or the underworld, right? It takes 50 seconds to reincarnate. That's just the first time though. He shouldn't have been able to get out of this. I don't know. I guess I could just try and cast this on him. I did a mid-tier spirit zones though, so I do really want to try and kill him. But I essentially have to, okay, this is one also thing with, like, how the mod is currently. It's not balanced, right? I mean, it's way more tuned towards damage than it is towards defense, right? Okay, so when you reincarnate, I think you can just, like, fully restart, I think. I don't know if you ever want to press that, but you can just return intact. And so dying does take, 1 year off your lifespan, but it's really whatever. Alright, let's just try it. I don't know where this guy went. This is bad. Ten key is not gonna make a difference. I picked a fight I cannot win. Alright, we're leaving. I mean, I guess I, as a mortal, shouldn't be able to kill a foundation building, but I don't know. I kind of thought I could. But yeah, so every time you die, it takes 1 year off your, like, total lifespan, but you'll get it all back. I'm just gonna keep heading south till I find the next sect. Oh, actually, we've done enough. We can break through. We can finally stop being immortal. Boom, key refining early. Okay. But again, we're not gonna really find our, like, start in the world. Oh, and that increased our lifespan by what, 35 years? So yeah, there's no real concern. I mean, as long as if you're constantly dying, I guess there could be problems, right? But just don't die of forehead. Oh, I just ran up on this cultivator, and he actually does have a storage bag, which unfortunately means you gotta die. Low grade spirit stones. I think I already have both of those, but let's check. Yeah, we'll just put those back on his body. But we now have a storage bag that we can use and fill it with, you know, all the trash I've collected. Still no sect in sight. Anyway, keep chugging along. Oh man, I've really had like the worst luck, but at least I've found one. So, trick here is we're actually gonna leave our old sect. Do I still have the badge? No. Okay, we're good. So the real trick is you just leave your old sect, you join this new one, and then this new one will allow you to, like, you know, modify the array and stuff. So it's all good. It looks like their sect protection formation is actually down right now, so that's good. You do need to find someone. Oh, it's not down. Wait, is it down? No. Hey, buddy. This. So yeah, see, you go buy temporary badge from them, and this just allows you access in, right? But then I need to find someone who is not just a gate disciple. I need to find like an elder or someone, right, to become a disciple of. But I've traveled so far, man. An inner disciple? Might be able to. Nope. Outer disciple. Oh, elder. Okay, here we go. There we go. So, I mean, we started out as a servant, right? But that's whatever. Good enough. So we're gonna run back the same trick. Come here. Modify the array. And let's look at the goodies before my game crashes. Okay, core formation pill. Ooh, a mortal fire sword. A mortal wood sword. Supreme cultivation. Oh, and there's the Dow foundation fruit we needed. Another berry chart. 21 diamonds. Jesus. Let's see. Pills. One more storage bag. Okay. Let's eat this real quick. Do they have an ancestor? They do. So they should. That means they have a vault. Low blood. Sure, we'll take a mortal. Some more spirit stones. And let's just start. Alright, this place is a good bit richer. Although also, I will say this is kinda one of my problems with this mod right now, of like, oh, if you're gonna do something, you guess what you're doing is robbing sex, right? Like, that's really the only thing to do. I don't know, maybe if there was like learning time to manuals or something, you know, you had to like meditate to learn and stuff. So just like an insta right click. Anyway, youth bloom, we'll steal one of those. Okay, we should be good. And so we will go for our do they have, okay, they have either a pale refining or something, but not the other one. let's go rob their ancestors real quick. And then I'll show y'all. We're gonna break through all the way to Foundation Establishment, and then we'll, I don't know. Ow. Their ancestor is drowning. Honestly, I very much hope he dies. Oh yeah, the chests don't mean anything, 'cause I already got what I wanted. Alrighty, now that that's all grabbed up, let's get on out of here. Do I not have enough blocks? Alright, this is the first, like, real big trick or thing I've noticed, I guess. There's no wood. It has to do with, like, these flowers, actually, because they don't interact the way they should, really, from, like, a mod developer standpoint, but hey. Oh, and we can toss out the temporary token. And this. Actually, I'm doing this the hard way. Instead of taking, you know, the soil to the formation, let's just take the formation. Let's make sure I already got everything from here that I want. Yeah. I mean, no, I already have a stack of coal. I do need string, actually. And some paper. Don't need that much paper. Okay. Let's make sure to actually deactivate it this time. Let's grab this. I'm pretty sure only one protection flag works, but I'll grab it. I don't know. From the limited testing I've done, it kind of only looks like one works. But, hey. Better than none. Alright, this will be our first base, I guess. It's just an outpost until I get to Foundation Establishment. Oh, do I have, one important thing is I'll say go through your passives. Turn off everything you want to turn off. Oh, I don't have treasure seizing. Okay, I should be fine. But anyway, so these spirit vein cores, they act as like batteries or power producers, right? So then you have those. You then do your immortal core formation plate, and then you need your inscription knife to act as like, you know, the redstone or like connecting it, and then where is the sect formation? And you can up it to however big you want. The bigger it is will of course drain more key per second, but like 40 is well more than enough. Drop a bed, and so this is the real trick, right? Do I have any dirt? Yep. So you take dirt and low-grade spirit stones and you make spirit field, right? This is what actually like allows you to plant spirit herbs, right? But you can, like, normally you'd craft them into seeds and you place the seeds. But what you can actually do right now, when, like, I'm sure this will get patched out later, but it's fine. You place the spirit flower and you just break it, and it, see, it's essentially like a duplication glitch. Instead of actually having to grow anything, it sees, okay, there's a fully grown plant here. You break it, oh, it's supposed to give you, you know, 3 with some seeds, right? So, anyway. Nice little trick that I'm sure will get patched out later, but you can use it for now to not have to make any flowers. And let us break through. Okay. And then the next main important thing is, so why do we get these flowers? I mean, the flowers, they don't actually do what they say they do. I mean, they kind of do. You know, they're supposed to gain you key, but it makes like it makes the key orbs for cultivation also, right? So if you just plant like 40 of these down, every second will make an orb, and it just like maxes out your cultivation like instantly if you're not playing on essentially 10x cultivation needs. But I think these are normally used for like the key bar recovery, but that is just not how it works, right? I mean, just look at this cultivation bar. I mean, up 300 every tick, right? And then we have all these attribute points that okay, I would say normally you should put them into Constitution, because the hardest thing is surviving the heavenly tribulations, right? That's like really the hardest thing in this game. But once you get personal spirit shield, it doesn't really matter as much, because it can block damage for you, right? So you kind of just go all in on your total C value, your key C value. And so let's just break through. Oh, I'm still missing. I think I'm missing 2 more foundation establishment pills. Let's see. Oh, also with this like body setup, we learn some random spell every time. So we learn grain abstinence and spell reflection. And let's break through again, 0 damage for key refining late. Okay, and so this is like that main part. So you're at key refining peak, going into foundation establishment, there are like multiple setups, and obviously the heaven one down here at the bottom is the best. You have to be under 21 years old, which I am, but I am missing the uh, foundation establishment pills. I've only eaten 2 of them, not all 9 of them. So let's this guy have any? Yeah, he does. And we'll just buy those 2 up. We'll eat them. See, 8 eaten, 9 eaten. Okay. And then this is essentially the real hard part. We'll go more in here. This this heavenly tribulation, 3 bolts, 30 damage each. That's 90 damage. It's really hard for like an ordinary person to tank that. So you get this sec protection array, which this flag will absorb 50% of the damage from it for you. And then there's another thing with the mod, this personal spirit shield sometimes doesn't work, but it usually does. So we'll just go through it. But we should live this here. We're not going to. Okay, that's so lovely. Okay, let's just reincarnate. But then I will say this is also an issue. When you die, your body covers the meditation pillow, and so like you essentially need to build another one. So the trick to get your spirit shield to work is you have to like take damage, and then it will realize, oh, I'm supposed to have this on, right? Oh, I need to turn off the sec protection array. Alright, now that we've disabled this, I think I'm gonna go find that creeper on the map and just have it blow me up. There is one other creeper despawned. Alright, fine. We'll do it. There's one spell that I'd say is pretty good at like making sure you live actually, right? So let me go find that real quick. Because I can't find anything to activate our... Let's see, he doesn't have it. So like you can see all the spells people have here, and then they will actually trade you. Oh, I do need this. That's for later. They will trade you, the skills they have learned. Yeah, I mean it's good. But we're looking for Frost Armor as the skill, which gives you a shield of like 60 armor value, right? This guy doesn't have it. This guy doesn't have it. Oh, when you die, you drop a realm, right? Or like when you die specifically to the tribulation, you drop a realm. So I was key refining peak, but now I'm back to late. But I mean, boom, breakthrough. I will say, okay, that is another, I guess, like glitch with this chaos body, because you learn a skill whenever you break through a minor realm, um, which just teaches you another skill, which it should not have. But hey, it did. Also, it just keeps giving you points, I'm pretty sure. But I guess we'll put it into Constitution. We'll take a little bit more HP, just in case. I will say my current kind of, or just some things that I think should get changed in the future is like this Frost Armor spell is really the only spell that kind of does the same thing when I think almost every element should have some type of like protection spell, right? I don't know. I mean, the one like classic thing you see with like Wuxia novels and stuff is it's supposed to be way harder to kill people than, or way harder to, like it's supposed to be way easier to escape than it is to kill someone, right? Because people have a bunch of like life-saving measures and stuff, versus that is just so not true in this mod. It is so much easier to kill someone. Like you just die to anything really. The amount of damage you can deal is way exponentially higher than the amount of like damage you can take, right? I kind of think nobody in this sect has this skill at all. Oh, let's go find a skeleton to shoot us, and then we'll be fine. Shoot me. Alright, there we go. See, so now we have our spirit shield. I don't know, it's kind of weird how it works, but we got it. One more meditation cushion. Let's make sure the sector array is active. Let's go iron body. Don't have any golden apples or anything. Let's just... Sec protection array is active, right? Alright, I think it should be. Heavenly. Alright, live, live, live. Damn. We might really need to find that skill. This is a little iffy. But this is again like one of the annoying parts with this mod right now of like you can't just go find that skill. Like, you know, it's not actually reasonable to find that skill. Let's do this and see what we can find. Alright, 130 blocks. This is going to lag my game probably because it's a 130 block circle, but let's see. I guess maybe these will help. It's more about... Okay, wait. Blood Spike, Fireball, Thunder Rune, Poison Mist, Lightning, Frost, Glacial Wall, Frostwalker, Soaring. I guess I should be using a Spirit Altar. Do I have this Vajra Indestructible? Oh, I don't. Okay, we'll do that. Let's try this. This should be able to do it. This is normally why I'd recommend putting all your points in Constitution at first. I thought I'd be able to live it, but I don't know. This maybe it's not your personal spirit shield. I think I actually get it. Let's go to passives. I think it's the, I'm pretty sure it's the key shield actually that's blocking it. Which is why you need the armor skill. I've always just had the armor skill before, but I mean, we just didn't find it this time, right? So, okay, techniques, we'll go Vajra Indestructible, because this 10 more defense, 6 more max HP. spells, we're gonna use Iron Body and Spirit Altar before we get hit. And we do have, I think, the healing skill going on. I'm also gonna eat a mild rejuvenation pill. We should be fine. I mean, really, this is not, it shouldn't be that crazy. Spirit Altar, Iron Body, Breakthrough. Okay, yeah. I don't know. That one we were nowhere close, but hey, whatever. It'd be what it be. Foundation building early. We get 5 more skill points. That, I guess we'll just put all into Kisi. Into your key, or whatever. Sword flight. Am I rich enough? Okay. Heavenly clear key. I don't think I'm rich enough. I'm looking for golden core formation pills. How much are these? They're 3. I have 11. Is this? Yeah, but I don't have the condensed fruit, right? So again, for golden core formation, there are a couple items you need. You need that. Where is it? You need this heavenly clear key for a heaven violet core, but you also need this condensed creation fruit, which this is the hard one to find. Heavenly clear key. I don't know. I bought that off some guy earlier. Right? It's pretty easy. So we'll just see if anybody's got it, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, this guy does have it, but I think it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. Okay. So, I mean, we'll probably end up coming back to this sect, especially because I want to. I'm really running out of inventory space is always a problem. I was thinking about doing like the sophisticated backpacks mod, right? But I don't know, because this mod has they have their own form of storage. I didn't really want to install an external storage mod, right? But I don't know. These bags are a little iffy, I'll admit that. Just don't need any food anymore. Now that we are a foundation establishment, here you get this grain abstinence, where essentially, you know, uses key as food, so you're good in that regard. Let us head out at a much higher speed to the next sect. And I'll come back to this one later. I will say one important thing for like making all these sects like you is you need to keep being a neutral cultivator. So, you know, you need to become righteous or evil, right? And by killing righteous, you become evil, and by killing evil, you become righteous. And if you're righteous and at an evil sect, the evil sect will attack you. But if you are, oh, I don't have any stones. Again, this is another issue that I would hope gets fixed, is spirit stones in your bag don't count for trading. Whatever. Okay, but when you're evil, righteous sects will attack you, and when you are righteous, evil sects will attack you. So, I mean, the real trick is to just be neutral, you know, best of both worlds. This guy, he's probably got it, but there's nothing I can do. Oh wait, I've spirit lock, don't I? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Here's Spirit Lock. Welcome to. It's the most OP move in this. Because it turns off everything people have. Like it seals all their key and everything. So you just Spirit Lock somebody and then hit them with some Palm Thunder. And I need to turn that off. Treasure seizing. But there we go. Oh, and if you trade with someone, and then you kill them, you get all the spirit stones you traded back with them. So, I don't know. It's just nice. Technically, they should drop all the items they had on them, but, hey, sometimes it's a little weird. Holy, we got supreme cultivation pills. Alright, maybe I already had those, but I mean, they don't even, like, fill me up, right? I need 15,000 key, but you can get that so easily, right? So, anyway. Where am I? Let us go kill this soul formation export. So, like, this guy's at late soul formation, right? Theoretically, us at foundation building should just fucking, like, we should die to his, oh my god, to his very existence, but no, he gets one shot. Which is not how stuff should be, but it's how stuff is. I already have blood ignition. Anyway, we're rich enough. Did I leave the sect yet? Oh, I did already. Oopsies. But we're now rich enough to be able to go back and buy what I was looking for. I don't know. Basically, I just think Spirit Lock shouldn't exist, really. Or it definitely should never work on someone that's a higher realm than you. And it should... I don't know. It just shouldn't exist in the state it's currently in. But, whatever. Okay, this guy. I need core formation pills. 6 of them. Yeah, that is enough. And then I need to find the guy that had the condensed fruit. Was it you? Nope. Was it you? Nope. I mean, it should be a nascent soul master or above. No, but you do have a bag. Sick. You. No. You. No. Who had this fruit? Oh, this guy's got it. Alright. The fruit. And now we're all good. I guess now it's time to go find a base, or, you know, a place to settle down. Not before I steal this entire pill setup. Because, really, it's expensive. Like, in my first playthrough, I just tried to make one. It's like 30 blocks of copper, and blocks of copper is all 9, not just the 4 that I thought originally when I foolishly tried to go make it. So it's like it's like 6 stacks of copper, man. And it's like, what are we doing? Why is this? I think there should be maybe tiers of an alchemy furnace, right? Honestly, I think I'm just gonna live up in that mountain range over there. And I think I'll break through to Golden Core. Actually, can I? I don't think I can without the ice armor skill. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'll end this here. We're at like an hour and 20 of recording, but I'm probably going to cut it down to like 40 minutes, because 40 minutes of it is me running around like the entire map looking for a sect. Oh wait, there's another one down here. Okay. Next episode, we'll go to this one. Hopefully they have the ice armor, and we'll be all good. Peace.